So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a DIY cat gingerbread house. I made a cardboard cat house a couple years ago and my cat really seemed to like it and it ended up turning out really cool, so I thought I would make another one, but this time a Christmas edition one. So yeah, I've collected a couple of boxes lately from ordering Christmas presents online, and I thought it would be really cool if I made my cat a gingerbread house. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing, and it took like a whole week. So if you notice me wearing a different outfit each day, it's because I filmed like a different part each day. But yeah, it turned out really cute. So if you want to learn how to make a little gingerbread cardboard house for your cat, then just keep watching. So some of the things that I used was white and brown paint, a pencil, scissors, X-Acto knife, some paintbrushes, wood glue, hot glue gun, tape, some paper plates. I used some wrapping paper rolls, some ribbon, markers, pom-poms, and any type of paper or decorative items that you would want to put on your gingerbread house. I also used a ruler. I just forgot to show that, but it came in handy with like the measurements, and I used some fake snow later on in the video too. So you will need a couple of cardboard boxes or any other cardboard that you have laying around. I also used a little bit of extra cardboard for like the awning or the porch that I made. So yeah, I just started with the big box. I just cut out all of the flaps and then I moved on to the smaller box, and I thought that this box would look nice at the top of the bigger box. So I used that as like the smaller house sitting on top, and I just folded all of the flaps in, and I just took the two shorter flaps and I found the middle of each, and I just drew a line straight down the middle, and then I drew two diagonal lines on each side to form a point, because that is going to be the roof. And then I just took my X-Acto knife and cut it out. And you will find that if you have an X-Acto knife, it's really helpful when cutting out all of these parts. It worked way better than the scissors, so I would recommend using that. And then I just taped it in place for now. And then I just started by measuring the sides of my little roof so that I had the right dimensions, because I was going to add the two other pieces over the roof. I don't know what it's called, like the little slants. I don't know, you'll see what I'm making. But yeah, I just measured the length vertically and horizontal, and I'm not really going to tell you the measurements, because if you try to recreate this, your boxes will probably be different sizes than my box, so you'll just have to measure it out. But yeah, it ended up fitting perfectly. I wanted a little bit to hang over, and this is kind of when I messed up with the wood glue. I should have put the wood glue on the house where that little part is instead of putting it on the other cardboard piece, because it made a mess, but I ended up doing it the right way for the other piece. So next I just started by measuring the box again, and I wanted that little house to sit perfectly in the center on top of the bigger box. So I just carved out a square right in the center, because I wanted there to be like a hole through the box. I don't even know how to explain it, so that my cat could just like peek her little head up through the hole. So I just cut out a hole in the top of the big box, and then I cut out another square in the bottom of the little house part. And you want to make sure that you get it right so that part of the square isn't exposed when you put the house on top. So I wanted to make sure that it covered the whole entire square. So I left like a 1-inch gap around the whole bottom part of the house because that's where I was gonna glue it down. So I just added some wood glue around that whole square, and it got kind of messy again, so I just wiped it up, but it ended up working out. So next I kind of wanted like an awning or like a little balcony or porch coming off of the house because the cardboard box that sits over the bigger box, it kind of was a weird size where like part of the box hangs over the bigger box, as you can tell. So I thought a little porch would look nice. So I just measured across the whole bigger box to see what the length was, and then I just cut it out, and I kind of wanted the corners to be rounded. I thought that would look cute. So yeah, that's basically all I did. And then I just started by adding all of my doors and windows. So I wanted a door at the bottom for her to go inside of the box, and then I also added a door at the top because I thought that would be cute for her to stick her little head out. And yeah, I just cut out all of the doors and windows. And next I just started by painting my house brown. You don't have to do this if your cardboard doesn't have any words on it, but mine had like IKEA and Dillard's like all over it, so I just decided to paint this brown. And then I painted part of the cardboard white because I thought it would look cool if there was like snow on the sides of the house. So that's what I did. And I also added some fake snow on the sides too. So yeah, I just covered this whole cardboard box brown. And I almost ran out of brown paint, but surprisingly it lasted for like the whole entire cardboard house. Next, I just added some candy cane ribbon to like all of the doors and windows. And yeah, as you can tell, I kind of messed up. I originally was gonna like make my own candy cane thing around the door with like paper and coloring it, but that would just take way too long. So I found some candy cane ribbon that I had, and I just cut like little pieces to go all around the doors and windows. And I kind of ran out of this ribbon towards the end, so the two windows at the bottom have a little bit of a different ribbon that I used. I thought I could find it at Hobby Lobby because that's where I got this ribbon like a couple years ago, but I don't know, apparently everybody bought it, so yeah, I had to use a different type of ribbon, but it doesn't really matter. It's just for my cat. And so then I started by making these little peppermint patties and candy canes. So I just made this out of paper. I just cut them all out and then colored them. And I thought it would be really cute to use the little peppermints on the sides of the door for one part of the house. And then I also put it on the little porch area. It kind of reminded me of that game Candyland. I think that's what it's called. I grew up playing that game and it reminded me of those little like gumdrops. So I thought that looked really cute. Here I'm just measuring out the length of the little poles that I'm gonna put to hold up the porch. So I just cut them out, and I really wish that I would have had like candy cane wrapping paper. That would be a lot easier and faster, because I got this idea off of Pinterest where somebody wrapped their little post in candy cane wrapping paper and it looked really cute. So I wanted to recreate that for my little gingerbread house. So yeah, I just painted the porch brown real quick and let it dry. I rolled the two little posts, I don't know what to call it. You could use paper towel rolls, but I didn't have any, so I used like a wrapping paper roll, and I just used a hot glue gun to glue some white paper onto it, and I just colored some red stripes to make it look like candy canes, and I thought it turned out really cute. So then I kind of just measured on the bottom of the porch where I was going to attach the little candy cane posts, and I just hot glued gun them to the bottom. And then I also decided to use these small little paper plates as little, like, I don't know what it's called. You know, on gingerbread houses, the little frostings where like the snow would be on the top of the roof. I thought that would be really cute because I also seen some little gingerbread houses that people did on Pinterest. They used these little mini paper plates and it looked really cute, so I just cut some of those out. And here I'm just drawing out the little icicles or the snow/frosting that I'm gonna be putting on the edge of the roof. And then next I'm just hot gluing all of the paper plates that I just cut out, and I just kind of put tape on it just to hold it in place while it was drying, and then I took it off. And then I used some sparkly pom-poms that I found, and I put that on, kind of like the little candies that come with the gingerbread houses. I don't know, they're the little circle things, and then the gumdrops. I just used that for the roof, and I thought it looked really cute. I also added some more for the wreath, And then here I'm just finishing up the ribbon on all the windows. I kind of been doing that throughout this whole video. And then I also thought this would be cool to outline all of the windows because it kind of looked empty around the borders. So I found these cute little striped candy cane pipe cleaners, and I just bent it into the shape of a square, and I just hot glued those on all of the windows. Lastly, I just added my little candy canes and peppermints to the house, and then I stuck some snowflake stickers on the sides of the house, and then I forgot to add the pom-poms to the roof, so I just added 3 pom-poms on top, and that was pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!